In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I am Miss Aisha Kamal and I am teaching English at Divisional Public School, Model Town, Lahore. This is my third English lecture to class 10th. In the first two lectures, we completed the reading and Urdu translation of Unit number 2, Chinese New Year. In this lecture, I would like to complete all the exercises given at the end of the unit. This lecture includes question answers, grammar exercises, and creative writing given at the end of the unit. So students, first of all, we have the vocabulary section here. It's part A, give the meaning of each word as used in the lesson. We have been given a list of words here in this question, and we have already discussed the Urdu meanings of all these words while translating the lesson in Urdu. So here I would like to explain the meaning of all these words in English. The first word is gatherings, bringing together or coming together of people of a family. Customary, usual for somebody. Thoroughly, in a thorough manner. The next word is commonplace, a usual or ordinary thing. Partake, to take part in or share in. Traits, characteristics. Reinvigorate, to strengthen. It's part B now. Form a noun from the given words and use the nouns in sentences. We have been given a list of 5 words here, and first of all we have to change them into nouns, and then we have to use the same nouns in our sentences. Students, we often form nouns from other parts of speech, most commonly from a verb or an adjective. So the first word is gather. Its noun is gathering, and students, we always encourage you to make your own sentences, but the sentences have been given here for your help. I met her at a gathering of engineers and scientists. Symbolic, the noun is symbol, and a very simple sentence is dove is a symbol of peace. The next word is prosper. Its noun is prosperity, and we should work hard for the prosperity of Pakistan. Number 4, decorate. Its noun is decoration, and he is a genius at home decoration. The last word is encourage. Encouragement is the noun, and the sentence is all children need constant encouragement. Alright, it's reading comprehension now. Part A. Choose the correct option. We have been given incomplete sentences here, and with each and every sentence we are given 3 options, and we have to choose the most appropriate answer to complete the given sentence. Sentence number 1. Chinese New Year falls somewhere. The 3 options are on January 21st, on February 20th, and between January 21st and February 20th. Option C is the correct answer. Chinese New Year falls somewhere between January 21st and February 20th. If you people have gone through the lesson attentively, you can easily mark the correct answer. Sentence number 2. Paragraph 1 gives, out of all the 3 options, option B is the correct answer. Paragraph 1 gives specific details of the Chinese New Year. Number 3. It's customary for families to thoroughly clean to clean their houses. Out of all the 3 options, option A is the correct answer. It is customary for families to thoroughly clean their houses before the first day of the New Year. Sentence number 4 is hanging up signs and posters on doors and windows means. It's option C, luck and happiness. Number 5, envelopes are not to be opened until. Out of all the 3 options, option B is the correct answer. Envelopes are not to be opened until the recipient has left the home of the giver. Coming to the question answers, it's part B. Answer the following questions. These questions are given at the end of the lesson, and we always encourage you to write answers in your own words, but you people can also seek help from the answers given here. Question number 1 goes like this. When does Chinese New Year start? Answer. Chinese New Year typically falls somewhere between 21st January and 20th February. Question number 2. Why do Chinese families do thorough cleaning of their houses before New Year's Day? Answer. It is customary for the Chinese families to thoroughly clean their houses. Doing this is said to clear out any bad luck from the previous year and to make the house ready to accept good luck for the coming year. It's question number 3 now. Which color is not allowed and which color is encouraged on Chinese New Year, and why? Answer. On the Chinese New Year, wearing black is not allowed due to its association with death. However, wearing red is encouraged as the color is associated with warding off bad spirits. Question number 4. What do decorations on doors and windows symbolize? Answer. The decorations on doors and windows symbolize luck and happiness on the coming of spring and a new beginning. Question number 5. What is the significance of New Year's Eve dinner? Answer. On the eve of the Chinese New Year, it is customary to visit relatives and take part in a large dinner where a number of specific foods are served. It is typical for a Chinese family to make 8 to 9 dishes for the New Year's Eve dinner to ensure long-lasting prosperity. Question number 6. What do the little red envelopes filled with money symbolize? Answer. Little red envelopes filled with money symbolize wealth and prosperity for the coming year. Coming to the last question, it's question number 7. What is the importance of Chinese New Year for Chinese families? Answer. Chinese New Year is a time when the family should come together in order to give thanks for the year that has passed and reinvigorate themselves for the coming year. Alright students, coming to the grammar section, first of all we have the collective nouns. Collective noun is a collection of things taken as a whole. Part A. Fill in the blanks with the correct collective nouns. We are given a list of collective nouns here, and we have to read the given sentences very carefully, and we have to use the appropriate collective noun in each blank. First of all, I would like to explain the meanings of certain words. Gang. That means a number of friends or persons associated for a particular purpose. The next collective noun is committee. Committee means a body of one or more persons convened for the accomplishment of some specific purpose. The next is crew, a group of people manning and operating a large facility or piece of equipment such as a factory, ship, aeroplane, etc. And then it's audience. Audience means a group of people within hearing. So the first sentence is, it is typical for a Chinese family to make 8 to 9 dishes for the New Year's Eve dinner. It's family in number 1. Number 2, the audience applauded heartily at the end of the concert. Audience in number 2. It's number 3, the class has just had a physics lesson. Class in number 3. Number 4, the gang of robbers was arrested by the police. Gang in number 4. Number 5, a crowd of people gathered at the accident site. It's crowd in number 5. Number 6, the committee took many important decisions at its monthly meeting. It's committee in number 6. Number 7, the crew of Pakistan Air Force looked smart in their uniform. It's crew in number 7. All right, students. Now we will talk about the use of must and must not. Where do we use must and where do we use must not? Must is a modal verb. It doesn't show an action like most of the verbs. Basically, must is used to express obligation or duty or the necessity of something. Must refers to laws and regulations. If we talk about must not, it is the negative action of must. It is a negative obligation, rather a strong prohibition. So, coming to the exercise now, it's part B. Fill in the blanks with must or must not. We have been given an exercise here and we have to use the appropriate word here, either must or must not. So, number 1, she must not eat so much sugar. Must not in number 1. And number 2, students must pass an entrance examinations to study at this school. Must in number 2. Number 3, you must not watch so much television. Must not in number 3. And number 4, he must take some medicines for that cough. Must in number 4. Number 5, visitors must not smoke. That is a strong prohibition. So that is why must not has been used here. Alright students, our next topic is present indefinite and present continuous tenses. Present indefinite represents an action which is regular or normal or true and uses the base form of the verb. First form of verb is used here. Present continuous is a verb tense which is used to show that an ongoing action is happening now, either at the moment of speech or now in a larger sense. First form of the verb, ing form, and is rm are used here. If we talk in simple words, we use the present simple tense when we want to talk about fixed habits or routines, things that do not change. And we use the present continuous to talk about actions which are happening at the present moment but will soon finish. For example, I'm playing tennis. I hope the difference is clear now. Now we are coming to the exercise. It's part C. Make the present indefinite or present continuous sentences. We have been given an exercise of 6 sentences and we have to read the sentences very carefully so that each sentence indicates whether we are going to change it into the indefinite form or the continuous form. So sentence number 1 is, you dash chocolate. You do not like chocolate. This is indefinite tense. Number 2, she is not studying at the moment. Continuous form, and at the moment indicates that an ongoing action is there. Number 3, they do not eat rice every day. Indefinite tense, it's a fixed habit. Number 4, we are not working now. Now indicates that this thing is happening at the moment. Number 5, it dash a lot here. It rains a lot here. This is indefinite tense. It means that it always rains a lot here. Number 6 is, I'm going on holiday tomorrow. Am going, this is present continuous tense, but with tomorrow it shows the future action. Sometimes the future action is sometimes present continuous also indicates the future action. It's part D now. Punctuate the following paragraph. We have been given a paragraph here and we have to use the punctuations here. Punctuations are basically the marks such as full stop, comma and brackets used in writing to separate sentences and their elements and to clarify meaning. The most common punctuations are capital letters, full stops and question marks, commas, colons and semicolons, exclamation marks, quotation marks, inverted commas, etc. So look at the paragraph given here. You have to read it carefully and you have to punctuate it by using the capital letters, commas, inverted commas and whatever needed. So On the eve of the Chinese New Year, the first word on, O is a capital letter here, Chinese, C is a capital letter, new, N is a capital letter, year, Y is a capital letter, and after year we have to place a comma. It is customary to visit relatives and partake in a large dinner where a number of specific foods are served. After this, we have to place a full stop. It is, I is a capital letter, typical for a Chinese family. Chinese, C again is a capital letter, to make 8 to 9 dishes for the New Year's Eve. New, N is a capital letter, years, Y is a capital letter, and Eve, E is a capital letter. Dinner, because in Chinese again C is a capital letter. The word 8, we have to put inverted commas here. Inverted commas begin and inverted commas close. 8 means prosperity again. Inverted commas begin and inverted commas close. And the word 9, inverted commas begin and inverted commas close, means long lasting. Long lasting, inverted commas begin and inverted commas closed. So, and after this we have to put a full stop here. So this is how we have to punctuate this paragraph. Well, students, it's writing skills now. Such questions are designed to encourage the students to pen down their ideas in their own words and to avoid cramming. Summarize the lesson by arranging the celebrations of Chinese New Year chronologically. Chronologically, the word means the record of events or following the order in which they occurred. You have gone through the whole lesson, and you can pen down all what you read in the lesson, and you have to follow the sequence as well. Okay, so like you see, title of the lesson, it obviously is Chinese New Year, and before festival, New Year's Eve celebrations, first day of celebration, and significance of festival. You have to write about all the points mentioned in the lesson, like cleaning houses and new clothes, decorating their houses before the festival, and New Year's Eve dinner, making 8 or 9 dishes, visiting their relatives, and participation of the whole family in these celebrations, giving red envelopes filled with money to children and red packets to the unmarried members of the family, and exchanging good luck gifts, and the recipient cannot leave the cannot open the gift until he leaves the home of the giver, and honoring the animal, and the like every year is associated with one of the animals of the Chinese zodiac, and they have a firm faith that people born during this year will have the character traits of that particular animal. And finally, the significance of festival. Why do they celebrate this festival? They have a firm faith that on this occasion the whole family should come together so that they can say thanks for the year that has passed, and so that they can welcome the coming year in a warm way. So you have to jot down all these points, and you have to follow it or write it in a chronological order. Okay, thank you for watching my video. I hope you people followed me attentively. Now you have to practice all the grammar exercises and question answers at home. Allah Hafiz.